guys, welcome to episode 48. And we're gonna talk about beards, bread crust, and big tech. All right, check it out. When it comes to beards, we're gonna cut right into this. A lot of people don't like the beards, and I'm all right with that. But I don't think it's a like or a hate. I think that some people just absolutely think they're disgusting. And at the same time, I can see why. But to really, I read a study one day. I read this study. They did some report that said 92% of all beards have fecal matter in them out of 100 men tested or something. First off, that's 100 out of, 8 billion people we got in the world. And, second, these guys, most of these guys, they said when they got off work, they did it throughout their day. Right. But if you just got off work, no matter what you're doing, and you come straight and to these labs or whatever, however they did it, and they automatically test them, I imagine they're going to have crap in it. I imagine you're going to have, but I think the numbers should be very small on certain people. I mean, a beard is a beard. Who cares? You can manscape. You can have face fur. You can call it. I can list tons of things. Trust me, I'm a beardian. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think if you do have a beard, you suck. If you don't have a beard, you suck. I just think that if your dad doesn't have a beard, then you got two moms. I'm kidding. No, a beard is a beard. Who cares, right? I don't care if somebody has it or not. Most guys I talk to don't like them. They like to be clean shaven and get the manscape going on. I know it doesn't look like it, but a lot of work goes into making it look this crappy. I wake up in the mornings, this thing's wrapped around my neck, the other side, is looking at the other side. So I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't think they're big deals. Talked to a guy yesterday, a good friend of mine, and he's like, I can't grow a beard. I've got to show my handsome face, And I'm like, good one, Marty. A friend I know. But yeah, beard is a beard. Keg Belly's got a beard. A lot of us got a beard. James Gang, Johnny Stumbles can definitely grow a beard. James Gang, Jay Sweezy can grow. Every one of us can grow. The kid, they can grow facial hair. They'll say I can only grow so much, but we all got the beards. I think it's a way of life. Learning to live again, of course you do. Being a man, yeah, it makes you a man. Let me explain. You learn to live again, and you learn to become a man. Are you man enough to live again? Are you man enough to relearn that you don't zip up zippers if you decide to wear it? And if you do, you have to go through all this number and do this and do this. I wear a lot of shirts, if you see that are, well, y'all don't always see that, but it's not button-ups and it's not, zip-ups. I do wear them, and I have been known to still zip up. But I have to make sure all this hair is just a way of life. I say, are you man enough to relearn what you've already thought you knew? That's what I mean. That's my joke. I'm not facial profiling anybody. Okay? All right? That's just how I feel about beards. I don't know. The beards have followed me around 7 years. This will be 7 years I've had it. So I'm just saying. All right, moving on. Bread crust. What's with people? Why do they not like bread crust? Why? We don't know? Do you know? I don't know. What is the deal? Why do people not eat it? Who out there said it was bad? Why do people eat buns? Like when you eat buns, if you eat bread, period, some of the buns we eat is that not essentially, maybe it's not, one whole crust and you just cut it in half and open it and use it? Whether it's a hot dog bun, whether it's a hamburger bun. It doesn't make any sense. Some of these, I don't know. Who said it was bad? Why can't they eat? I don't know. All people might not eat bread crust and whatnot, but whoever this, the ones that do, you rock. That's what I'm going to say. Whoever don't, you don't suck. But the ones that do, you rock. Okay? I don't hate people who don't eat the crust, but like kids. We all know a child, at least one. We know many. You can name more than I'm talking about, but we at least know one child that will not eat the crust. Most kids won't. My children, well, I want a sandwich. I'll give it to them, come back, and it's either a deconstructed sandwich and sitting on a plate, plated, or they have ate up to the crust and left it, and then their crust is still that much bread with it. I don't understand. It gets me. It makes me scratch my head and go, why in the world? I don't know. People just don't. I mean, isn't there more nutrients in it? There is actually more nutrients in it. Why do you say? Why is there more into? Because I know that during the baking process, which some people don't care, but it causes the exterior to become more firmer and browner. All right, pushing all the nutrients up to the top and capturing them, if you will. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know who made that a rule. Who ever made it a rule to not eat the crust of bread? I don't know. Which at the same time, you're entitled to do and eat whatever you want. It just drives me nuts. However, I can see why people don't eat the crust, but at the same time, I take that back. No, I can't see why you don't eat the crust of bread. It bugs me. I don't know. I don't think nobody should be damned to hell or have their butts kicked because they don't eat it. It ain't that big a deal to me. It's just something that crossed my brain. The brain that I have. I'm hanging out with my guys. I'm hanging out with everybody, and I've been all around the world, not the world, but all through my travels, I'll say, and throughout the U.S. especially. And I just made an observation the other day that most people don't care for the crust. But see, if we go to Texas Roadhouse or you go to your favorite, they got the best rolls. Is that not one big crust? Once again, I don't know. It blows my mind. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know. We talk about beards and bread crust. I mean, I usually try to see how can I make it go together. Well, there's bread crust all the time in the beards, maybe. I think I put food in there for later. Put my pin in there for later. Make sure, you can keep it. You can keep it. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm kidding. Interesting, though. You think about that bread crust thing. It's like a phenomenal thing going on around the world, man. I don't know. Man, girl, boy, cat, child. I don't know. This literally blows me. Who said you wouldn't have to eat it? You make homemade bread? You guys make... that was nice. Okay. And the other thing we're going to talk about is big tech. Now, yeah, we're going to talk about big tech. Look at how this technology that we have, even for you to watch what you're watching, for people to get on their phones, all this technology, I can make a list longer as far than a CVS receipt. All right, Johnny stumbles. Okay, but we can make a list of all the technologically advanced things that has happened, all the technology that we've had made, how far we've come. And you know what's crazy about it is it's not been a long time that we've had this kind of access that people, absolutely we take for granted. And we don't realize how good it can be until, if we didn't have it, we probably would miss it. But if we didn't have it, we'd realize how hard life was. And sometimes, people just, I don't know, they don't want to see the big picture. We have so many people that are addicted. You can say that I'm addicted. You can say that you're addicted if you watch these shows, if I put this on here. But the thing I'm trying to say is addiction, meaning we're addicted to the internet, to the big tech. This stuff, like I said, can make you or break you. Some people literally let it control their lives. Now you're trying to make a living. You're trying to get started. Nowadays, you must have some kind of tech savviness about you. You have to know, but don't let it ruin your life. And I mean that by saying ruin your life, meaning don't let it ruin, overcome where you think this is the way and one and only truth. And it's not, you know. It drives me so mad, and I guess the word is bonkers to my kids. Like I'll have you know, tell my kids they'll have moments where I'll be like, all right, you need to get off that right now. Let's get on. Okay, just, you know, one more minute on the game, or I'm talking to my friend, or, you know, they're limited to certain things they can do, but still, it's just. They're, and I'm sure not just my kids, they always want to be like, all right, I told you 5 more minutes or 3 more minutes, and you're trying to be real nice about it. And you know what's crazy is I, and probably a lot of you watching, and you may have, did not grow up that way. I didn't have these things to, you know, we had a Game Boy, and we had like any games or devices we had, unless they were big boom boxes, any handheld stuff didn't take no more than 2 batteries, I believe, maybe 3. I mean, there were some things out there, but I'm just saying it, and we didn't have color. I was just telling a friend the other day where I had a Game Boy, and it sure didn't have color to it. And I would go to the Sizzler every once a week, or try to anyway, with my folks. And I would play my Game Boy. This is back in the early 90s. And when we would go home, we would go through the city, and I could turn my Game Boy on, and I could play all the lights. You know, we'd go under the lights, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. Or, you know, or I'd look up and be like down the street and see all the street lights. And I'd go, well, I can play this level when I go through there. You know, there's going to be light, you know. But once we got out of the city, it was like, I couldn't play the Game Boy. Obviously, you know, I shouldn't have taken it. But, you know, being a young kid, taking it, having fun with it. And, but that was at the Sizzler. And that's just one place we were talking about, yesterday. So, I mean, times change, and so does the tech. And once again, we haven't had electricity, even the light bulb, you know, that I used for lights in here. Believe it or not, all the stuff that looks natural, because it's dark in here. All the stuff in here, light bulb. I mean, we have not had them that long. I mean, you think of speakers and radios and amps and computers and phones and, you know, GoPros and microphones, and like, wow, we've come a long way. And I think we take that stuff for granted. I do like to have fun, though, and you guys know that, and we do like to mess around here, just on the real side. So, speaking of On the Real, be sure to check out Big Beard and Friends presents On the Real. The page name might change, but I'm getting so many people on there now. So it's Big Beard and Friends present On the Real. And On the Real, of course, euphemism for mainly being transparent and being, like, you know, upfront with people, straightforward and across the board. With that being said, I said I always like to have fun, and those who know me, you know that. I do. So, I just will not keep talking anymore. We're going to show you guys some clips that I got for the past week. Been really hard to try to get with some people due to COVID and due to, you know, rides and transportations and things just going on. It just doesn't work out how it is. I do have some things in store. If you guys stick around, maybe, like I was saying earlier, maybe, you will see some things you didn't think was possible. I will tell you this much. You know what? I'm not going to tell you anymore. Check these clips out right here, and I'll be right back, guys.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, man.
Big Beard and Friends.
All day.
Every day.
Every day. That's right. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Guys, they come and go, and we have fun with them. So they come and go to the studios. We do what we got to do. Always take care of and look out for each other. Be good, man.
Love, peace, chicken grease.
All day. Love, peace, chicken grease.
Good day, man.
You too. As he goes to work, we're going to get over and see what we can get into. So simply stay tuned.
Why?
Is that Jessica?
It's Jessica.
Yeah, that's Jessica.
Jessica, have you found Labrador Blake yet?
Yes, I found it.
Did you not laugh your ass off at that shit?
And I found my sign upside down too.
How many more?
How many more what?
Shit's turned upside down.
I found an onion in my curtain.
How much more shit's turned upside down? You ain't even went through your whole house yet, have you?
James Gang, help me now.
No, I probably haven't.
James Gang, help me do this.
Don't blame it on James Gang. Jess,
We were accomplices.
you find Labrador Blake?
Yeah, and I couldn't reach it. I had to have Justin take it.
You didn't post the video of that shit.
No, I was hungover and it was early in the morning.
Oh.
They think they're so funny. Like, I know. Why are they cracking up?
Hey, Blake posted videos of all that shit, and it's
What?
it's got me down here dying laughing. You gotta see all these fucking videos.
I'll send them to you in the messenger.
Flipping all your shit upside down.
Oh my God.
I'll send it to you in the messenger.
Food rotting somewhere.
It's only in the messenger. It's only in messenger.
There's food rotting somewhere.
This is we're laughing at the simple fact. These guys, we've had the videos where we were flipping the things upside down and we were having some fun. Well, now the Labrador Blake, he's in there laughing. This is great, guys. Oh yeah, we hung bananas too. And there's like an onion in the curtain or something.
Y'all hung bananas?
Yeah, like monkeys, we did. You never know what you're gonna see here, guys. Thank you for watching. Everybody watching, people that do tune in, that's really cool. These videos that I have with friends, we're gonna have more when we go to their place. I've got some guys I think are gonna shoot some music videos because they do the music industry thing and they're amateurs at that and they're starting off. And I'm an amateur and I'm trying to start off. So I'm gonna be behind the scenes of a video shoot probably. Some of my buddies are tattoo artists and they're awesome. They create beautiful, beautiful, beautiful designs and pieces. And so I will be back I'll just say I'll be behind the scenes of theirs too. So as I always say, I'm gonna let this music take us out. But what's those three? Love, peace, chicken grease, guys.
Big Beard!
Presentations.